Today in Among Us, everyone is a jester role. But the twist is you can either win by getting yourself voted out, or the jesters can also win by just voting out the imposter. Okay, so we are a jester, but not only are we a jester right now, everyone is a jester. So we need to find out who the imposter is and vote them out. But we can only vote out the imposter. If we vote anyone that isn't the imposter, well, we lose. So, and then, well, whoever we vote out, they win because they're all jesters. Now, as you'll notice, there are tasks around the map, but we cannot do any of the tasks because jesters cannot do tasks. So essentially, our only job is either to make ourselves seem sus or to get ourselves voted out. It's a bit scuffed, but our vision, as you can see, have been lowered quite a lot. And this is just to make it a little bit more easier for the imposter. Otherwise, everyone's just, grouped up. We're just going to move around, walk over. Maybe we could just sit on cams for a while. This could be something that we do as a jester. We wait for something sus, and then we call it out. Whereas Zinmon's over here, he's walking on the room in the left. I'm gonna allow that. There were some people walking over here. Fire dog's coming in this direction. The fact that reactor was called on the right makes me think there's a dead body on the left. So I'm gonna move around here. Is there a dead body around here? My guess is there might be one in electrical. That's what I'm gonna have a look at right now. There's no dead body in electrical. Okay, someone called another reactor on the right. Bro, I don't know what's going on. Dude, this imposter sucks. Wait, Fire Dog was on the left, wasn't he? He could have vented into electrical, maybe. I'm gonna have a look at that. If there's a dead body... Wait, Dan just came out of electrical. Oh my God. Dan came out of electrical, meaning he vented in there, meaning there's a dead body in either this room. We're gonna have to look sus. Let's run out. Let's run away from the dead body. Let's run away from the dead body. We know it's Dan. We now know it's Dan, but we can also make ourselves seem sus. So we've got 2 ways to win. Oh. Dog's gonna call the dead body? Or is he also gonna pretend it's him? Pretending it's us. Okay, I've got something really funny to say. So, I know who the imposter is, but first of all, there's a dead body in security, right? Yeah. I walk up to security because I see the guy who goes away from there, and I see the dead body. So I start hanging around the dead body, walking away so you guys suss me out, right? And then Fire Dog walks as if he's going to report the body, but then he does the same exact thing as me. So we're both standing near the body, walking away, walking back, walking away, walking back.
Wait, but Silent, where were you?
No, I know who the killer is. The killer's Dan.
Oh.
How'd you know it's Dan? Because me and another person were sitting in electrical. We left electrical. I went right back to electrical. 2 seconds later, Dan walked out of electrical and the dead body was in security, which is the vent that links to electrical. The F, where you put that crap from? No, okay, but we shouldn't vote him because there's a chance that that's just random. And if we vote him wrong, we lose the game. But I'm confident it's Dan.
Honestly, I have no idea. I was just sitting in comps the whole game because
I saw you sitting in the communication room for that entire game. Okay, let's skip. But I'm telling you, it is Dan.
Okay.
And I like men. Okay, well, we know it's Dan now, which is funny. So maybe we just hang around Dan and we'll know when there's another dead body and we can fake it to make it seem like we're the one who killed the body. Oh my God, turning the lights off makes the vision pretty much nothing. Wow. But we just gotta somehow prove it's Dan now. That's all we gotta do. Like wherever Dan goes, we know there's gonna be a dead body there soon. Like Dan's in there. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a dead body in there. There's not a dead body in there. Man, we know it's Dan. We actually know it's Dan. They're all in cafeteria. There's 4 people in cafeteria. Someone vented from medbay to electrical. Someone vented from medbay to electrical. Someone vented from medbay to electrical. If we see Dan come out of here, it's Dan. Who is that? Who is that? Who's that? We saw someone walking away. Who is it? Who is it? That's Zinmon. Oh, Zinmon was the guy to come out of electrical? Wait a minute. Maybe it's not Dan. Maybe Dan just walked into electrical and then walked back out. It could be Zinmon as well. Oh no, now I'm so confused. Oh no, comms is off. I'm gonna hide over here. Hopefully no one kills me. Okay, Duck is dead. Miha, what did you see?
He's dead in upper engine. Okay. I was dancing on the cameras with Fire Dog. Then the camera stopped working, so I thought somebody died there. So I went there. He was dead in upper engine.
Guys, I'm sorry to be this guy, but I actually think it's Zinmon now.
Really?
It's between... Yeah, this is why we shouldn't have voted Dan out. That's why we're good for not voting him out. The reason I think it could be Zinmon is because I was on the admin table. I saw someone vent from medbay to electrical. I ran over to electrical, and Zinmon walks out of electrical and heads over to lower engine. And then he hangs out on the left side of the map. And the dead body was where, Miha?
Left side of the map.
Upper engine, exactly. So we shouldn't vote. 100% shouldn't vote. Bro, class something already. WTF. Bro, I don't know. I think it's either Zinmon or Dan.
Wait, yeah, Zinmon, because, you know, last round, I didn't mention it, but last round, he was in security with me. I went down. I didn't remember seeing him go down. He like, and then I went into electrical, and he was in electrical, coming out of electrical. But I don't remember seeing him going in electrical.
Yeah, but again, we can't.
He says, not me, no cap. I'm saying that on Gyat. All right, well, if he's saying it on Gyat, we gotta skip. All right, well, I'm pretty confident it is Zinmon now, but I thought it was Dan originally. It's getting quite interesting, isn't it now? And this is why the Jester role is interesting. Normally, I would have voted out Dan ages ago, and then we would have voted out Zinmon. And if it was Zinmon or Dan, we would have won the game. But we can't do that now because it's too much risk. Now, who I do think is safe is Silent. So I might just hang around Silent for a while, which is a bit of a groupie thing to do, but I don't mind it. I like how I said I was going to hang around him, and I immediately walk away. And we go on the admin table. We can see when someone vents, and then we can walk in that, you know, general area. 2 people in security. Someone might kill someone and then vent out. Oh, someone left security, but they went to the left because they appeared in upper. Oh, wait, someone's in electrical, but someone was in lower engine, so they could have just walked here. There's 2 people in electrical. Now there's no one in electrical. The killer's definitely on this side of the map. Who's in cap? Whoever's in cap is hard cleared. Oh, wait, was Zinmon in cafeteria that whole game?
No, he was on.
No, he was in camps. He was in camps. He just ran from camps to caf.
How did he run there though?
Who was in cafeteria? Where was the dead body? Sorry.
Press
No
the
idea.
button.
It was a button.
Ah, I'm so confused. I saw a guy hanging out in cafeteria the whole game, and I thought he was cleared because he was just AFKing there. So here's where I'm at right now. I believe Mihai is hard cleared because he spent the first 2 rounds just sitting in a room and never left. I believe Silent is cleared because Silent, you just give me those good vibes today, you know? And then I think I'm cleared because it says Jester above my name. I saw Dan vents to Zinmon, but Zinmon could be lying because all we need to do is vote Dan out, and then boom, we all lose.
It could be either then, because what happened at the very end of the round, I walked past Dan, and then he quickly turned around like he tried to kill me. I'm not sure if that was his intention, but it looked like that.
I want to skip vote one last time, and then we can, like, you know, we can get one of them out.
It's Zina or Dan.
They voted for each other. Okay, it's Zinmon or Dan. We know that for a fact. All right, okay, things are getting very interesting now. It's either Dan or Zinmon. Zinmon said he saw Dan vent, but I don't know. It could be either of them. I think it's more Zinmon. But then Zinmon's saying he saw Dan vent. I don't know. Hopefully we don't die. I'm gonna kind of run away from them. I want to find Silent or Miha. I'm not gonna lie, I just want to hang out next to them. I think that'll be a lot safer for me. I'll feel a lot better next to one of them. I'm just gonna follow Silent. I'm gonna be a little one of these guys who just follow Silent. Someone's hanging out in the middle there. Dan moving around a lot makes me think maybe Dan? Oh, I don't know, man. Dan and Zinmon are just hanging out on cameras. At one point, one of them's gonna have to move around. They're probably gonna call comms and then kill. That's my guess. Zinmon's also in. I'm gonna walk out. Dan and Zinmon are both in there, but I'm gonna walk back as if maybe one of them killed each other. No, they didn't. Okay, we need to move. Let's go find a new place to be. Oh no. Was that Sun who was hanging out with Dan? Whoa. Okay.
Who's in comms? Who's in comms?
Zinmon was in comms. Wait, by the way, I was on the left side of the map and I saw Silent walking with Dan towards the right side of the map. I go to the right side of the map. I walk into electrical. Silent's dead body is on the electrical vent. Miha, where are you?
I was an admin. I saw 2 people in electrical and one of them left.
I think it's Dan.
I'm pretty confident it's Dan as well. Something for the last round. Zinmon was on camps basically the whole game until he went to call the meeting. They couldn't have made the kill.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. Here's our shot. And let's see if it's Dan. Is Dan gonna be the imposter? Yes!
Let's go!
God, that's amazing. Oh my God, that was difficult.
You were right, Clasher, at the start.
Anyways, if you enjoyed this Among Us video, make sure to check out my last Among Us video on screen right here. You can tap it and you can watch it because in this Among Us video, I was an imposter.